You can ring Doug's bell. Ring Doug's bell. Doug's bell. Ring Doug's bell. You can ring Doug's bell. Ring Doug's bell. Doug's bell. Ring Doug's bell. Welcome to the Doug Bellcast. And now, here is your host, the star of Ring My Bell, Doug Bell.
Hey, guess who? Guess who's back? Welcome to the Bellcast. This is such a cool one to be doing because I always like to tell my cool Hollywood stories, and people just go like so nuts for them because I'm just taking on Tinseltown. But I saw one of my compadres tonight. I was down by Gramercy Park. I'm just kind of scoping out the scene, walking around, just seeing if there's any girls, whatever, just kind of checking everything out. And who do I see? I bump in, I see Jim Fallon. Jim Fallon from The Tonight Show, in case you didn't know. Ba-da-ba-ba, yada-da-da, that does like that. And they go, but they do that thing where it's The Tonight Show starring Jim Fallon. And here's Jim Fallon. He comes out there, boom, 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 does sketches. It's a good program. I know that they probably wanted to get me on to do some stand-up, but I'm just not even looking at putting in stuff right now. But I'm pretty sure someone told me like, yeah, the exec producer likes you. But like I haven't gotten any like emails back. So I bump in and I see Jim Fallon before. And he's walking. He's got like a couple of people with him. And I'm guessing like there's a baby and there's like a woman. So I don't know if it's like a wife and kid, but it's like a couple of family people, I think. So I walk up to him, right? And I see him and I do that to him. I point to him and I walk right up to him. And he sees me coming, right? And I can see he's like, oh, cripes, Bell. What are we doing here, Bell? So I walk up to him and I start going, I do the whole thing. It's The Tonight Show starring Jim Fallon. I'm ringing the bell. And he's going, okay. And I go, check this out, Jim. I go, and tonight, Jim's special guest, Doug Bell. I do like that. And I go, do you remember me? I go, we met, because I met Jim Fallon back in the early aughts. I think he was on SNL, and I seen him in a subway. So I go over to him and I go, dude, I seen that thing you did the other day. I go, man, I said to him, I cracked up like a car hitting a telephone pole. I think I said telephone pole. I was talking kind of fast. I was a little hungover, I remember. But I was like, yeah, man, you had me cracked up like a car hitting a telephone pole. And he goes, what? And I go, that big, I forget what the bit, something with the guitar or something like that, strumming away. I said, compadre, you've earned a friend for life. Like that. I said, he goes, thanks a lot, man. And he goes, what's your name? I go, I'm Doug Bell, and you're going to hear about me someday, buckaroo. I said that to him. And I shake his hand like that. We do like the bro hug and stuff. And I look at him, I go, remember my face and name. And he goes, why? Like, I think I made him nervous. And I go, no, I'm not going to hurt you. I just want you to know that I'm like going to make a splash. Because I told him like, hey, just simmer down. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm going to make a splash in the business. And he goes, all right, cool. So that was like 2002 maybe. Anyway, so when I seen him tonight, I go, do you remember me on the subway? And he goes, man, I don't know. He goes, I take a lot of trains, And the people with him start laughing, and I go, oh God, is he known for taking trains? I say that to him. I go, how often does he take trains? No, I go, no bull sugar. I started polling them individually. I go, how often does he take a trip? And they're like, I don't know. I go, come on. Yeah, I'm keeping the bit going. I get the bell going. I'm doing like that, It's so funny. So I say that to him, But anyway, I say to him, I go, dude, I've been trying to get on the show. I say that to him. I go, why? How come no one's calling me back or emailing me back? I go, I've been hitting you up on hashtags on Twitter. Hashtag. I write like hashtag Bell Tonight Show, something like that. And he goes, oh man, send a tape. And I go, Jim, this is the tape right here. Compadre, this is it. I go, I got so many good jokes. I go, I just riff. I go, whatever you want to talk about, I'll talk about. I go, I don't even want to do stand-up. You bring me on as a panel guest. He goes, well, it's so booked. It's so crazy. I don't even control. He goes, I don't even control that. And they start walking into Gramercy Park, which is exclusive. Like I'm not supposed to be in there because I don't live there. But I go, Jim, I'm just going to walk in with you. And he goes, well, you're not supposed to. I go, what are you going to do? I go, who's telling Mr. Gramercy? I think I said to him, he smiled. I go, who's telling Mr. Gramercy? I says to him, And so we walk in the park and he's got the Rugrats running around and they're in the family and they're having fun and they're laughing. And one of the ladies that was there gets up and I kind of take her seat for a second. I go, dude, just give me 20 minutes. That's all I need is 20 minutes of your time. And he goes, I can't, man. I can't. I go, just 17 minutes. He goes, all right, well, just quick. And I go, dude, we looked each other in the eye back then and we hugged it out. I go, here's a crazy thing. I got a bit idea for you. And I go, trust me, this is an opportunity. Like you don't even realize the opportunity just came to you. And he goes, all right, well, you should send it in. I go, no. This is it. Bit machine. I was so embarrassed when I did that too. That's exactly what happened, what just happened now. I leaned in, I went, bit machine. And then one snuck out. It was so loud. Like the family, they all got up and went to another bench. And he tried to get up and I held on to his suit jacket. And I was like, Jim. I go, here's the bit. I go, you were hanging out. It's like 11:30, right? It becomes 12 o'clock. And you say something like a bell, like whatever. I'm just kind of hanging out on the side, just fucking, everybody's like, oh, cripes, Bell's here, whatever's going on. And then something happens. And I go, and you go, hey, it's the Tonight Show, right? And like maybe you're talking to Chrissy Walken or something. He goes, oh, the Tonight Show. And I go, whoa, it's tomorrow. I say like that. He goes, well, I go, it's tomorrow. I yell over. And I go, you can look at me and go, Bell, it's the Tonight Show. I go, it's tomorrow. It's 12:01. I'm pointing. The audience is going crazy. I go, it's 12:01, Buckaroo. It's tomorrow. And it could be like a Jim Fallon, Doug Bell, like who's on first routine. I go, Walken could be there. He'd go crazy. Would have no idea. Oh, what first, second base? I go, it's the Tomorrow Show. You go, but it's the Tonight Show. I go, it's tomorrow. And he can go to Chris Walken. I go, you could go, what day is it? And he could go, oh, it's Thursday. Whatever day it is, Thursday. And I could go, it's tomorrow. You do the tonight, I do the Tomorrow Show. And I could go, and he could go, the Tonight Show. I can go, yesterday. I do like that. I go, yesterday. I go, you've been here since yesterday, Chris. I had the whole routine worked out. I was banging back and forth. You can go tomorrow. You'll say tonight. I'll go yesterday. It's so cool. I go, and I ran this back like a little bit. He didn't want to rehearse, but I did it for like 8 minutes. And he finally was like, look, just send it in. And I go, I got another bit idea. It's going to be so funny. We could do called Bell Guesses. Bell Guesses, like not every night because that'd be too much. But I'm like, maybe once a week you bring me on and I do this thing where I come out and I go, and you say to me, but Bell, what's going on with you? What are you doing here, Bell? I can just stumble in. I ring in the bell, maybe mid-interview. You're talking to whoever, Lola Falana. I say, maybe you're chatting with Lola Falana. I walk in with the bell. Like I forget where I am, like James Brooks, the drunk comedian. I always kind of come in like that. I pretend I'm drunk. Hey, Jimmy, what's going on? I get the bell, and people will be like, "Oh God, what's Bell up to?" And then I go, Bell guesses. And you go, well, we got to do something. Maybe we do something like, you get like a bowl full of like cut up confetti paper with a bunch of little flecks of confetti paper. And we make people in the audience guess how many. And then Bell guesses how many. And if I guess the right amount, I pick the member of the audience who gets to guess against the next best person in the audience. Something like that, I said to him. But how funny would that be? That with the tomorrow, I says to him, it's going to be so fun. I think he likes the idea too, but if you see him, because he sold his apartment, that's why I seen him. I go, Jim, I heard you sold your apartment. And he goes, yeah, he goes, I'm moving on up, you know. He says that to me. And I go, no, but you're doing good. You're doing good, Jim. Better than me. I go, you got the Tonight Show. I go, meanwhile, Bell's there looking through the fence, you know. I said that to him. I go, Bell's got his face up against the window, looking in, they were having fun, you know. But he goes, yeah, I sold it. And I go, what'd you get for it? I go, I'm not going to say nothing. He goes, I can't say that. I go, come on. I do that. And he goes, I can't say. I go, come on. I do that. And I pull out a flask. I got a little whiskey with me. I take a sip. I offer it to him. He won't take it, though. I think he's sober as a judge, you know. That's all I know. But it was fun, man. But he wouldn't tell me how much he got. That's how he was finally just walked away. But I was going, come on. I'm doing that to him. You know, you would have got a kick out of it. But Jim Fallon's good people. So I'm hoping they can have me on a program soon. My head itches a little bit. I should be on the program soon, I think. But that whole yesterday, it's going to be really funny. And I want to do some pranks. Like I'm a good pranker. Like I like to play pranks. Like, I seen, Eric Andre. I seen him, right? And, he was doing this thing where he was drinking like a bunch of ranch dressing, right? So I fucked up. I was a little bit drunk and I walk up and I go, he's there and he's drinking the ranch dressing, right? And they're filming it. And I walk through and I go, it's gotta come out. I go, let's go back. Eric Andre, I go, what are you doing over here? And he's drinking ranch dressing. I go, Eric. And he looks over and I fucked up. I go, where's Andre? I go, what do you guys, where's your other half? Because I thought it was Eric and Andre. I didn't know. I'm very embarrassed about that. I thought it was Eric and Andre. So I go, where's Andre? He goes, what? I go, dude, I'm your biggest fan. I love you guys. Where's Andre? And he goes, I'm Eric Andre. And I had to cover. I was so embarrassed. I think he knew because I went like, what, huh? I did that. I go, huh? And he goes, I'm Eric Andre. And I go, oh, I thought sometimes you would like split up and do a double personality thing. I think he believed it, I think. But he's drinking a ranch dressing and I go, Duke, how funny is this going to be? I go, I got the funniest prank. Like I like to put mayonnaise on my teeth. I do that too. I go, I'm not ripping off your thing, but I'll take like little dabs of mayo and put it on my teeth and run around like that. And I'll go, God, Bill's got mayonnaise teeth. I do that mayonnaise teeth with like the monster voice. And I go, how funny would it be if we just ran around doing like with condiments? I go, you could do the ranch thing because that's yours. But like maybe I could run up to a police officer and go, that man stole my ranch dressing. And you could run around like with the ranch drinking it. And I go, stop him before he drinks it all. And maybe I got like a salad and I'm running behind you. And the cop could go, what are you doing? I'm like, I need it for my salad. You know, I just bounced a couple ideas off them, but they asked me to step back while they finished filming. And I honestly, they had to stop because every time he would drink it, I would go chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. I was doing that. And they said, you're ruining the shot. But I thought I helped it, to be honest. Because I told them nobody wants to see a guy just drinking ranch. But if I had like the mayo on the teeth thing, it would be so funny. But he didn't. He's a good pranker, though. And he was in the Jackass movie, which I was kind of like PO'd about that. I'm like, did they do the tricks I told them? Where I just do like the funny dance in the store. And Eric goes, no. I go, you did a movie where you were pranking people. I go, I'm the best at pranking people. And I go, I got a very funny idea for a prank, right? Where we open up like a tire shop. We open up a tire shop, right? And I go, it could be like Doug and Eric's tire shop. And every time someone comes in and asks for tire, say, we don't got that size. And they'll go, nah, but I need it's for a Jeep Cherokee. And I go, we don't got that size. That would be like our tagline. And then like every week, different people would come in looking for tires. Guy would come in and go, you got like a caddy? We don't got that size. And Eric can come out rolling the tire, right? He comes from the back. Like for the first 20 minutes, it's just me doing like, we ain't got that size. And then like 20 minutes in, Eric comes out rolling a tire. And I go, what is that? And he'll go, oh, this is for like the Escalade, whatever he says, like the Escalade. And the guy will be like, oh, I got an Escalade. And he'll be like, this one's taken. And I'm like, that's the only one we got in that size. You know, I think it'd be such a funny show. And I think people go crazy for that. But I can't believe I thought it was Eric and Andre. I'm very embarrassed. Sorry about that. If you see him, tell him I'm sorry. I think he's really good. And I think we'd be a great team together. You know what I mean? Him with like the ranch music, the bell, just kind of tinkling in the bell. It'll be so much fun. But anyway, if you see Jim Fallon, like, let's get this whole thing going. Like, if you see him in a restaurant, just start screaming, bell, bell. Carry yourself a little bell. I'm going to start selling these on a website soon. I'll autograph them, let you have it for $150. And you could go there, ring it, and Jim Fallon, he'll get a kick out of it. He'll see, oh no, the Bell Army, you know, something like that. But that's cool. I was so funny. I met Jim tonight. I seen him. And I think you remember me from the train. He's like, I don't know, you know. But it was cool. Anyway. Fly wild, stay gold.
You can ring Doug's bell. Ring Doug's bell. Doug's bell. Ring Doug's bell. You can ring Doug's bell. Ring Doug's bell. Doug's bell. Ring Doug's bell.